Adownenu, Mureno, ורבינו, המשיח, Shalom, in continuation to this week's parsha, when Moshe speaks about the idea of the Bikurim. Continues Moshe to explain like the general connect and the bris, the kavre between the Yidden and Hashem, of the entire idea of Torah mitzvahs. Hashem commanded you to do all the mitzvahs. Shema Yisrael, listen. And from then on, Moshe continues in this parsha to Dovber and then tavo and Vayelech to explain the general bris between Yidden and Hashem. However, that Hamshiach says, since the parsha starts with Bikurim, the first mitzvahs, especially at the beginning of the parsha, the whole start of the parsha is the Bikurim. You must say that Bikurim is shaychus to the rest of the parsha, the entire general bris of Yidden Torah mitzvahs. We must understand, Bikurim is a very detailed mitzvah. It's only in Yisrael, in the Beis HaMikdash. It's only someone that has fruits and has from the Shabbos Parshas, and he only brings between Shavuos and Sukkos. Very particular mitzvah. However, how is that connected with the entire all the mitzvahs that we have? Also, we understand regarding the name Parsha. What's the name of the Parsha? Something. What does that mean? Coming. Coming to the name is most described with the Teichen of the Parsha. Coming to itself is just technical. It's a Tanai. Why is that the name? So the Rebbe King Moshiach Shlit explains. What's the point of the Bikurim? Bikurim is the idea of taking Hashem. Taking Hashem is a general thing in Yid's life, always. Because in the morning, right after, in the morning when we say Adownenu, ורבינו, we say Ma'ayin Lefanach, we take Hashem. And we have the idea of Meidim and Achrolach and Shmonaseh, and we have Benshim, and now Yidden also going to Hashem. And especially, this, according to that Hashem writes, Dovber explains that Hashem creates the world every second anew. So there's the idea of taking Hashem for every second He creates us the world again. However, Bikurim, not only taking Hashem verbally, you're also doing an action. You're bringing fruits to Hashem. What does that show? That everything belongs to Hashem. But the thanking is not only in speech, also in thought, also in action, the person bringing Bikurim. And why is it so? The Chazal say that Yidden like Bikurim. It says, Ki Bikur arei bereshisa ar isi avei Sicha. Hashem saw that obviously our forefathers are like a Bikurim. Why? Because they're first, they're greater than the entire world. They're greater than the entire world. The entire world is created for every single Jew. Like we say, Bishvili nivri ha'olam. The world is created for me. And just like the place where the Bikurim is in the Beis HaMikdash, so to every single Jew, every single Yid has a neshama, which is part of Hashem. His place is lifnei Hashem lekach. Just like Bikurim. What does lifnei mean? First of all, the pashto pshat, he's close to Hashem, and also lifnei the primus of Hashem. Why primus of Hashem? Because the whole world is for the Yidden. They are the purpose, so they reach a much higher level of Hashem when they're the purpose. Hashem created the world. The world is only for the Yidden, so they're not too much connected with Hashem. However, every single Jew is the purpose. Every single Jew is really connected with Hashem. And therefore, they said a Jew is Bikurim, and he is lifnei Hashem lekach. How is this expressed? In the midst of Bikurim, he feels that everything, the entire entity is one of Hashem, one with Hashem. Even his fruits also are one with Hashem. That even one thought, one speech, one action of a Yid is also one with Hashem. Therefore, like we see that the Yidden have the power to change the world, to bring Kedusha into the world. So according to this, understood the uniqueness of Mitzvah Bikurim. He's revealing he's one with Hashem, not only generally, also technically, also in small details. Where that shows that the Yidden are one with Hashem, not only way down the Maila, but also down here. And that's the connection between the general idea of Torah mitzvahs and Bikurim. Why? The whole idea of the entire Torah mitzvahs that's recognized the Yid is a Yid, that's the whole idea of Bikurim, to reveal that Yid is the Bikurim of the world. Rebbe King Moshiach Shlit says it's been to the even more deeper. This we know the Yidden are even higher than Torah. We know that the Dvar says, "Shtei Dvarim kadmon l'olam." Two things came before the world. However, Torah Yidden, however, in those two itself, Torah Yidden are even higher. What does that mean? The whole Torah is for the Yidden. Why? Because Yidden are greater than Torah, we say that the Kuach Nefesh of a Yid pushes away Torah. And if there would be no Yidden, then we know what to tell Torah to. The whole point of Torah is telling Yidden what to do. Now, regularly, he had to reveal the Ma'al of a Yid for keeping Torah. Or even without keeping Torah, he had the Ma'al of a Yid. How do you say this? And it says in the Zayar, Klas Ksharim, Skashram, Dovber, there are three things that are tied together with three knots. Rebbe King Moshiach Shlit asked, to tie three things, you need two knots, from 1 to 2 to the 3. So why do we say that Torah, Yidden, and Hashem, the three knots? Because there is a deeper connection between Hashem and the Yidden that is not through Torah. Just what? The way Yidden down here, it looks like he's not connected. The Torah connects it. But on a deeper level, it's real how Hashem is one with the Yidden. And where they see this idea, finding a small child, a tiner that was captive to the Yidden, to the Goyim. So even though he never learned Torah, he didn't grow up with a Jewish background. Nevertheless, we say he has a shaykhus to Hashem. And that idea that the Yidden are bikurim, they're the greatest thing, and that is even when the Yidden is in this world, is expressed in the mikra bikurim, in the text, in the psukim that the person that brings bikurim reads. He says the Hashem brought us down. We were into Mitzrayim, and we're by Yaakov's by Lavan. And nevertheless, and we're Mitzrayim, and they made us problems. Nevertheless, Hashem brought us out of Mitzrayim. It was really, even the lowest levels, they didn't are bikurim, our greatest things. What do we say this idea? Also, the idea of the bikurim needs a kli. You have to bring the bikurim inside a vessel. And what's the unique? The din is, if a rich man were in bikurim, he brought it in gold or in silver vessels. Then he brings the bikurim, the kind of the fruits, and he takes the kelim back, the vessel back to him. However, if you brought made out of straw, made out of bamboo, or other things like that, simple baskets, and the bikurim, the basket goes to the kohenim also. What does it show? That even the kli, even the external part, goes into the idea is belongs to Hashem. That's the connection between bikurim and the idea of the Yidden. Why? This that the Yidden are one with Hashem, it's the way that the Yidden are one with Hashem. However, how is it when that is revealed, that also brings the whole idea of Torah mitzvahs, to reveal in a revealed way that all the mitzvahs and all the end of Torah, how the Yidden are one with Hashem and they're greater than the entire world. According to this understanding, what says this week's pasuk, this week's parasha, it says in the pasuk, Hayem ezeh, Shalom echem etzavcha. What's Hayem ezeh? So learn, now, what's the idea of Chadashim? Chadashim means that we need it now again. It means the second before was not good enough. And when can you say the second before wasn't good enough? When you were talking about it ends. When we're talking about something that's only for something else, only it means, then the whole idea is preparation. It's not important to have every single second again. However, we're talking about something that ends, like the Yidden, the purpose of everything. So for them, they have the idea of the Chadashim. Therefore, the Yidden, and every single day, see Torah like it's new. And you don't have power to mechalish in Torah, because they are the idea of bikurim. And that's the idea, the name of the parsha. What's the name of the parsha? Sovereign, coming to Eretz Yisrael. The Rebbe King Moshiach Shlit asked in the Sicha, Sovereign, coming to Eretz Yisrael. That is an introduction. That's not itself that's not itself a mitzvah. When we're talking about Jewish people, they are the tachlis. Even something that's already, that's only temporary, only preparation by the Jewish people, they are the ends. Therefore, even preparation is the means. And then King Moshiach Shlit says this idea, like the idea of Chedesh Elu. Chedesh Elu is the idea of Ani L'Deiri V'Eli, when we connect with Hashem. The king is the feeling anybody that wants to come close to the king. And therefore, it's the idea that the Yidden have recorded that they're greater than the whole world, much more to emphasize. Like, what's the idea of recording? Just like the idea of the king in the field. You don't need it. There's no rules, any exceptions. Everybody is welcome. Everyone everybody is the greatest thing. Everyone has the idea of recording. And this idea is expressed in the fact that Ani L'Deiri, what's the first thing? Ani. Why? From the person himself comes one with Hashem. Why? Because he is bikurim. So when he comes to Hashem, automatically everything happens. And that brings to the shleimus of all the idea of Torah mitzvahs. Rebbe King Moshiach Shlit says the Kohen learn a cheshbon nefesh to fulfill and complete everything that we did in this past year. Now in Chedesh Elu last month, when we're going to realize that we are bikurim, we're the greatest thing. And a place where every single Jew is in the base of English. And when we say every single Jew is bikurim, not only in Shabbos, Yom Tov, in Tishrei, the entire year. And even when we're talking about one thought of a Yid, and one a speech, one action of a Yid, we're thinking and realizing that we are Bikurim, and we're our place in the Beis HaMikdash, and the Kohen is looking at every single, watching at this beautiful Bikurim, the beautiful Yid, at every single action that he's doing, every single thing that he's doing. And so understood how much you have to be careful that everything should be fitting to the way of Bikurim, especially we're staying now in the Chodesh Shalom, especially we're staying now in the year before Yisrael. And this idea is not only for us, also to be mashpia with other people, also to be aided, but everyone, the shtadel, to the needs of Yom Tov, everyone should have whatever they need. Rebbe King Moshiach Shlit says all this is much more regarding the day of the Gula, which according to all the signs has to come. Take it from me Yad Mamish right now, actually. And the completion of Bikurim, when it will be, when will actually bring the Bikurim? By the Gula Mitzvah Shlema. However, because the idea of the Gula Mitzvah Shlema is the main thing that's time consuming. It's because the Gula had, according to all the signs, had to come already a long time ago. The Gula had to come. So when we say to Hashem, unless you want to Chodesh, Hashem is listening, we have to scream out and ask, Ad Mosai, the Gula should already come. And because we are saying, who are we saying? We are Bikurim. We are Bikurim that we are standing lifnei Hashem Aleikacha. So for sure that we have the credit to scream at Hashem, and Hashem will actually bring the Gula Payah. And because of the matzah of a Yid, the Yid is calling Hashem, regarding this, it says the Pasuk, before they will call to us, Hashem says, everyone in the call, Hashem will already answer us. And even though we know that Friedrich told us, nicht mit unserer Ratzen sein wir gegangen in Golos, und nicht mit unserer Ratzen will wir reisen in Golos, not with our will we will go into Golos, not with our will we leave Golos, how can we scream at Hashem? So Rebbe King Moshiach Shlit explains regarding the idea of a Yid, how he's a Yid in a physical body. However, when we're talking about the Yid that he's one with Hashem, he's Bikurim, the Yid has the power to mevatel the Golos and bring the Golos, take it from Mamish. Why? Because the of a Golos is not shaykh by a Yid. The place of a Yid is al Samor Chol Shulchan Aviv in the Beis HaMikdash. Why did Hashem bring Golos to Yisrael? To reveal that even in Golos he's Bikurim. That even the Goyla, he brings in the Aleph, the Ufa Shleilam, and takes that word Goyla and brings in the Aleph, makes it Gul. And even though the Mela, we have the Koyach to say, Anisa Vamartan, to mevatel the Golos, and bring the Gul Mitzvah Shlema, and this Yidin will say that scream out to Hashem, please have mercy and bring us the Geula through Mashiach Tzidkenu. That for sure bring all the Yidin and all the Yidin together. We'll go like does this expression tavo la'aretz. We'll come to Eretz Yisrael. Hashem yechalesh lecha v'yirashta v'yishavta. We're going to settle Eretz Yisrael v'lakachta. V'reishis b'yadam. We'll take it in foot. So bring the Kurim. So Zayin take it from Miyad Mamish. Yechi, Adonenu, Mureno, ורבינו, המשיח, לעולם.